Right now, there's a big debate in the industry, right? Was bodybuilding, quality of bodybuilders was much better in, let's say,
just saw this.
90s and 2000s, early 2000s,
Wow.
as opposed to right now? What is your take on that? If you look at the Olympia.
So was the
stadiums,
quality better back then to now? So I saw this Ronnie Coleman video talking and laughing, and I've never seen Ronnie like that. Going, these guys couldn't even stand on stage with us. The only guy that could stand on stage with us would be Phil.
That was a shot at Brendan Curry, by the way. Dorian Yates said the same thing. He said that Brendan Curry in their era would not be able to compete against him or be in the top
a couple
six.
people's names.
Yeah.
I was like, what got me to thinking though. It did get me to thinking, and then it goes back to my. This is full circle. You guys won't know this, but this is full circle. I told you about my mindset as a 14-year-old. Remember that? Remember the people I was around? So that was my mindset, that 900 is average. So let's say you go to the local fitness center and the guy squats 315. Don't worry, I'm going to answer your question. I'm just going to take you in a little bit of a wrong way. So the guy squats 315, and that's the big squat of the gym. Doesn't that kind of just everybody else? That's the mindset, right?
If he's the top, yeah. Of course.
That's the limit.
Right.
So I was thinking about that aspect, and I was thinking about what Ronnie was saying, and I'm sitting there going, well, he has got a point. You're as good as the competition you're competing against. So what's your limit? Dorian was a freak. Ronnie was, come on. When Ronnie stood up there, holy moly. And so everybody else, like Chris Cormier, Kevin, Flex, all those guys, that was the limit. And they had to be that great. And then you jump forward to now, and what is the limit? Who's the top guys? So I see Ronnie's point of it. And it didn't occur to me until after Ronnie was saying that stuff, and I really sat down and I thought about it, and I go, wow, you know what? Thinking back to when Chris and Flex and all those guys were training with us in our early 20s at Gold's, we were all monsters. We were all 300-pounders walking around and stuff. And I'm sitting there thinking about that and thinking about today's guys. They're really not that much. They weren't, like Ronnie says.
What's causing that? What do you think?
It's a tough thing, man. It's a tough thing because I know we talked about a person's picture. A person by themselves on stage looks great until you're next to a person that's bigger. It
was great, right?
So, am I on Ronnie's side on this? I just remember what I was like lifting with these guys and how monstrous these guys were in the gym. And now thinking back to that in that 20s, these guys were monsters. And thinking about the future, I don't think they are monsters. I don't know what the situation is, and I don't know if it is just the quality of competitors nowadays. But it got me thinking. Makes me wonder. I would love to see it, but I can't. I'm not the expert on saying what they were like back then to today. It just, I felt like they were more monsters back then.